Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to Den of Tools. Today is Monday, May 26th. That's Memorial Day. Yeah, it's the official start of summer. But still, with all the barbecues and the sales and everything else going on, I hope you take a moment to stop and say some thanks for the reason for the season, as it were. And also remember, at noon today, you want to take your flags up to full staff. I get it every year. People try to, before you embarrass yourself in the comments, go and Google the flag code. At noon, it goes up to full staff. Anyway, we got a lot of great deals here for you today. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, not the biggest sale day I've ever seen, but we still managed to find and dig out some of the best ones in the bunch. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Now, first off, we got to thank is today's sponsor, and that is the Dualife here, the chair. We talked about these gaming chairs before. I'll be honest, I always thought gaming chairs were not the best. And for some people, probably for most people, they're probably not the best everyday chair. But you know what? They work for me. They work for a lot of people I know. And we've talked about this brand before. And now this, not only does it have the footrest and everything else, but it's got the, the 7-point massage. Besides the 360 swivel, the headrest, and everything else, you're getting the massage features built in. I did have some video. Unfortunately, I forgot it when we left on the trip here, so I'm going to show it again next week. But what we got here is we got a price of $225, and I think what I've got, discount code on this, and let me just double check because it is significant, okay? We're looking at a discount code on this of 35% off. That is no small code. Not 10, not 20, 35% off. Links, as always, are down below. Let's get into the rest of the deals, though, okay? So next up, we got the YYR 4-layer power tool mount. Now, we showed kind of the trimmed down version a week or two ago. Now we've got the full stack. You got your power tools on the bottom row. Then you've got 1, 2, 3 shelves plus the side mounts as well. It's time to get organized. I always think of spring as that time to really start getting everything organized, dust everything off from winter. Get those tools off your workbench. That's the spot where you do, well, what do you call it? Yeah, work on the workbench. This is going to get you that chance to get those tools up and off there, someplace organized. You can even set up charging stations and whatnot up there. You're looking at a normal price of $70. It's on sale for $60. And there's a 15% off coupon that's going to knock another, $9 off of that, if I did my math on that right. That's going to be a heck of a deal. All right, let's keep going. We got the Vitoman, the X1 jump tool. Now, of course, the Vitoman, the one that started all with it's not just a jump starter, it does this also. But you got your 2-in-1. You got your air inflator and you got your jump starter. So these are two tools that every single car should have. And at $70, normally was $100. It's on sale for $70. They've really proven themselves. They make some really good power tools there, or I should say power supply tools. And at $70, I wouldn't hesitate on that one. All right, next up, we got the Kazamon 170-piece master bit socket set. You got regular socket bit adapters. You've got some extensions. You've got SAE and metric. Just everything you're going to need here, plus a carrying case, all of that. Lowest price in 30 days. That's coming down to sub $70 at $69.97. All right, let's keep going. We got the Craftsman long nose, just your standard nice set of needle nose pliers, but you're getting the comfort grip with these and you're getting the Craftsman name. $10 on those. I think that's a pretty fair deal. All right, we got some paintbrush stuff here with the Pro Grade paintbrushes, 5-piece paintbrush set, flat and angle brushes for latex and oils. Just standard good quality paintbrushes coming in at $8 there. Then we've got the 6-pack of 3-inch paintbrushes here coming with the multi-purpose. These are kind of the general purpose, is what I call them. They're all the straight edge, no angles or anything else. They're coming in at $14. Then we got cable zip ties. You don't have enough zip ties, and the reason is there never is enough zip ties. But for $4, you're getting 400. That's $1 per 100. That's a ridiculous deal on zip ties, going at $4. All right, this one again, most of these this week, honestly, were sent in by viewers. If you want to send me one, you can email me at red@dentotools.com. And again, I'll just ask this. please wait until Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, okay? If you send it in earlier than that, they will have expired or sold out or whatnot, and then people miss the deals. All right, anyway, looking for a carrier for his chainsaw, found this one, 10-inch and 12-inch cordless power tool accessory chainsaw bag. Nice storage kit. Got all, you can get your lubricants, everything else, some adjustment pliers, some other tools there. It even has a shoulder strap if that's the way you like to go. It's coming in for, what is it? It's normally $20-some. It was $28 there. It's coming in at $20.21, and there's a 5% coupon on top of that. So that's going to be a nice little deal there for some good storage. All right, how about a tiller? Now, this isn't a cordless tiller. This one is corded. But you know what? How often are you tilling, honestly? And an extension cord doesn't cost that much. And if you really want to get a good garden going, or maybe even redoing part of your yard, get that grass back in there, tilling, nothing's going to beat a light till to get that grass seed started, all right? Normally $160. It's on sale right now for $134.98, $135, call it what it is. You're looking at a 13.5 amp 18-inch tiller there in lovely orange. Anyway, the Karcher pressure washer, again, this is one of my favorite pressure washers out there. I really like the form factor on this. Good cart design. It's got the on-off step there down at the bottom, so you got a push button with your foot. You don't have to fumble with all that other kind of stuff. Standard kind of, quick disconnects on it. Nice hose, everything. Coming in at $143. That's 37% off a list. Next up, we've got the Arc Captain. Check out this deal. This is your flux core welder. It'll also do lift TIG. It'll also do stick. All right, it's an inverter gasless welder. And get this, lowest price in 30 days. It's normally $150. It's on sale for $110. $110. I keep telling. I like the titanium over at Harbor Freight, but between Yes Welder and Arc Captain, and between the three of them, there's always a great deal. If you're looking for a starter welder or a basic welder, basically the hot glue gun of welding, this is it. $110. This is a fantastic welder at that price. All right, next up, we've got the Do Better oscillating multi-tool here, 3.5 amp. All right, 6 variable speeds. Comes with a bunch of the blades and the bits, sandpaper, and the whole 9 yards, some extra brushes as well. Lowest price in 30 days. It's normally $50. It's coming in at under $44, $43.69 on that one. Comes with the bag as well. All right, then we got the Makita plank joiner here in, of course, lovely Makita blue. It, again, lowest price in 30 days. I said there's not a ton of hot deals, but there's some really solid ones. If you love Makita, and you should, because, brother, let me tell you, nobody does it quite the way Makita does. And yes, I'm a bit of a Makita fanboy. I've said it for years, fully admit it, but $183, if you're looking for a tool like this, that one's going to be hard to beat. You're coming in at 17% off on that. All right, next up, we got some DeWalts here. Now, we've got the brushless. This is the 20-volt max, all right? Comes with the XR2 amp-hour battery and charger included, plus the bag. All of that for $100. For $100 in the DeWalt with the brushless, that's a good deal. Here's another tool that not enough people have, and that is the grease gun. Now, I'm not saying you have to go with DeWalt on this. I've got the Hercules one myself, but there's a lot of great options out there. But this one's on sale right now, 31% off a list. Now, granted, it's bare tool. Bare tool. It's on sale right now for $172. Bring your own batteries to that game. All right, let's jump over to Craftsman, DeWalt's baby brother here, over in the red and black livery. We're looking at the V20. This is the basic brush tool, but you're getting a half-inch drill. You're getting the charger included for under $50. For $49 flat, you're getting the full kit drill driver in a brand name. If you're looking to get started or just need something for around the house, or maybe you're on a fixed income or something, I know I've been down on Craftsman in the past, at least the brush tools. And again, I'm really, how do I say this? I am really entitled because I have access to so many tools. And it's really easy to forget what it was like when you're on that kind of budget and stuff. And honestly, on a budget, I mean, there's a lot of great choices. Ryobi's a great choice. The Bauer stuff's a great choice. Even the Works line is decent. But Craftsman's got such a decent line. You can get the tools online. You can get them at Ace. You can get them at Lowe's. Lots of great places to get them. it's hard to hate on this line. It's really, and then maybe at some point you could step up to the RP and you're already in the battery line. Something to consider. And at $50, maybe you just need a backup drill or something like that. Maybe an early Christmas gift. And then look at this, the V20 cordless angle grinder. This is the full kit. You're getting the battery, you're getting the charger, all of that included. Lowest price in 30 days for $100. All right, how about this? We're over at Skill. I know it looks very similar, but this is the Skill line. This is the 20 volt Skill line. Remember, they have a 20 volt and they have a 12 volt. This is the 20 volt line. 5-inch random orbit sander here, variable speed, comes with a couple pieces of sandpaper. You get in the battery, the charger, everything included there. All of that 11% off, taking it down to $87.79. All right, next we've got another Skill, the 20 volt again. The 4.5-inch compact lightweight mini circ saw, if you will. 6,000 RPM on it. Comes with a 2 amp hour battery. Comes with the charger. Full kit for $89. All right, let's talk about some corded tools. We got the Skill 2.8 amp 9-inch benchtop bandsaw. This thing is great for, you know what, and honestly, let me just say this, because a lot of times people think of these as just straight cut kind of stuff. You can use these in the same way you would use a lot of scroll saws, okay? It's not going to have as fine a blade, but you can still get some nice curves and stuff like that. So you can do a straight cut, you can do a curved cut, the table tilts and stuff. It's a very versatile tool. I really recommend that every shop should probably have one. Maybe not this one. Maybe you want to go with a different route or something, but I think the bandsaw is something that's definitely usable for most people. It's coming in at $200. That's 17% off. If that's too much, here's another tool I've been a huge fan of for years, and it is the Rockwell Blade Runner X2. This is, they call it a tabletop saw. Really what this is it's a jigsaw upside down in a box, all right? They used to call these, what do they call them? Saber saws a lot of times, what I heard them referred to when I was younger. You put down below, what did you, if you're like, you know, an older fellow like me, I'm in my mid to late 50s, and I remember in shop class having these referred to, shop class. For those of you who don't know, long time ago when I rode my dinosaur to school, we would have this class where they had tools. It was called shop class. It was a cool thing. Maybe they should bring that back, you think? Anyway, point is that I want to know what you guys grew up calling these things. What I call it these days is that kind of one and done tool. It does so many different jobs where I don't want to break out the big table saw. I don't want to break out my hand circ saw. I don't want to break out, I can just run over that. I got to make this quick cut. I got to do this. I can run over to this station and do this super quick, easy, and safe with this tool. At $136, I think a lot of people are sleeping on this, and I think you should really give it a try. All right, how about this? We got some hand tools. We got the Duratec 4-in-1 reversible ratcheting box and wrench screwdriver, or a screwdriver, ratchet here. Oh my gosh. 2-piece, 8, 10, 12, 13 and 14, 15, 17, 19 millimeter CVRV steel matte chrome finish with rolling pouch, all right? So you're getting, look at this. The way it works is you're getting 2 on each end. All right, so you're getting a whole bunch of different options here, and it's quite a set of tools in a very limited form factor, if you would. There you go. Look at it. Equals 8 sizes in 2 tools. You know what this is? This is a good like emergency throw in the back of the truck, throw in your motorcycle, maybe your RV, your ATV kind of thing. For $25, that seems like a pretty good pickup. All right, then let's keep going. We got the Gear Wrench Bolt Biter 2-piece impact extraction screwdriver set. All right, impact ready. Go to town, get in there, get those screws out. You can really knock them in there. They're coming in lowest price in 30 days, down to 43% off. Let me say that again, 43% off, down to $18.66. All right, next up, we got the Gear Wrench 2-piece 8-inch pivot force compound action pliers. So they've got the pivot point on, gives them extra leverage and adjustability here. You're coming in, again, look at this, limited time deal, $31.30, 17% off. They just launched this one, so you got a little bit of time to think about it, but I wouldn't wait too long. All right, then we got the Fantic. Fantic clearly seeing the pressure from all these other companies entering the electric precision screwdriver set market there. This is their E1 Max 3.7 volt electric screwdriver, You're getting 50 bits with that in the 532nd hex. I would love to see companies come out with more of these 532nd hex sets, just so I could expand the tool set that I already have. Anyway, limited time deal coming in 45% off, down to $43.77. All right, then we got the Lexavon bike torque wrench quarter. Now get this pro tip here. You may not realize this. It says bike torque wrench. You don't necessarily have to use it on a bike, but that said, it does work great for bikes. You're looking at a 1/4-inch drive, 15-piece set here, 72 tooth, dual direction click type torque wrench, coming in 10% off, down to $53.97. All right. 1/4-inch ratchet, 2-in-1 flex head, socket and bit driver. Again, great little parts bag kind of tool here. 72 tooth, reversible, full polish, chrome plating on it. Coming in for $10, folks. Just under $10. Lowest price in 30 days. I was telling you, there's some killer deals out there if you know where to look. Craftsman 105-piece mechanic set. All right, you're getting 2 of the ratchets. You're getting sockets, you're getting some swivels and adapters, you're getting a little bit driver there for the screwdriver, you get a few, there's a little bit of filler with the Allen keys and whatnot, but not a bad set. 105 piece, 30% off, coming in for just under $70. All right, then we got, look at this, the Power Built Axle Nut Set. Now I include this because this is not, again, not a tool you're going to probably use every day. I'm sure there's some people out there that all I do is axle nuts, but for everyone else, it's not the kind of thing where I drop a ton of money for a big name brand. But the Power Built here, for lowest price in 30 days, 24% off, coming in sub 80 for when you need it. And if you need, even if you're just using it for one job, if you go and you buy one of these from a name brand, you're going to pay $80 for that one socket. I kid you not. Or you could, get the Power Built, the entire set there for $80. All right, then let's keep going. The Titan, you've lost your bit adapters. I lose mine all the time. And by lose, I mean I've put them in the shop. They're in my shop somewhere, but clearly I need more. But look at this. You're getting the 3. You're getting the 1/4. You're getting the 3/8, and you're getting the 1/2 inch. And you're getting short, medium, and long extension on that. Coming in 20% off, down to $24.10 on that. All right, let's keep going here. Next one we got is the Vessel Ball Grip Screwdriver Set 4-piece. I got to tell you, brother, you need to try these screwdrivers. We got the slotted heads there. We got the, don't call them Phillips. What are they? They're JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard there. They bite better, they grab better, they interface better, they don't strip out. They're the better screwdriver, and that ball grip, it really feels good in the hand once you get going with it. $28.20 for 4 of them. Those are fantastic. I mean, made in Japan, sold by Amazon, so you're going to get the full vessel warranty on it. Let's keep going here. What do we got up next? We got the Sun, I love the names. Magnetic here. I've talked about this one before. This is your budget screwdriver set, okay? And it's got a ton of screwdrivers. They're decent. Are they top of the line? No, but you got a huge selection of screwdrivers, a magnetizer, demagnetizer. You even get your stubbies, you get your precision, you get your full size. They've got a hole in it so you can slide another screwdriver for some extra traction in there. Just the magnetic tip there, as I was talking about, nice little slimline case. Normal price on these is like $46. It's on sale right now for $40. And there's a 20% off coupon. That's going to take off, not 10, not 20, 40. So 10 would get you 4, 20 will get you $8 off. That makes this a $32, sub $32 tool set. For that many screwdrivers, that's a great starter set right there. All right, then we got the Wear a Hexagon mini check bit sheet metal bit set. I can say that. You got some slotted, you got some Phillips, you got the bit extension, all in a nice little case. Lowest price in 30 days, coming in at $11.09. Keep going here. We got the Duratec Super Thin. I've talked about these before. These aren't your everyday wrenches. They are, as I like to call them, they are your get out of jail free wrenches, all right? Because you're not going to need them. But when you need them, nothing else will do. You really need them. So this is a great set to pick up anytime it's on sale, because there will be a time you need it. If you're turning your own wrenches, it's going to happen. $43.98, $44, but we're going to knock $4.40 off with the coupon. Make sure you check the box. Amazon's not going to do that for you. All right, Estwing axes. Look at this. Love me some Estwing. Yes, I am a certified Estwing fan bear, but I will say this, not the made in the USA one, although I bet the hickory handle is. Genuine hickory handle on this. You got to like that. Good Estwing head, good Estwing steel there. It's coming in, lowest price in 30 days, down to $23.97. All right, next up, we've got the Weha. Now, this one is not for everybody, okay? But what you need to understand, Weha is the best-selling professional grade insulated hand tools in North America. This is a professional grade set here. So either maybe you're building your own house and you're DIYer and you want to do it. Maybe you just like having good tools, but maybe you're getting started as a pro and you're looking to invest. Or maybe you're a pro who's been working with old tools and it's time for an upgrade. It's time to really get it all together. This is the set. Normally over $2,000, 34% off, limited time deal. Taking it down to $1,433 on this. All right, that's the best price I've seen on this since Black Friday. I know summer's picking up. Time to get sorted and get organized. All right, then we got the Amazon Basics by Skill. Remember, they're in Amazon Denali Gray for some reason. Amazon decided they wanted their own brand. But really, you're getting the skilled 4-volt cordless driver underneath it, which is a fantastic driver. All right. And I'll look at even Amazon Basics, previously the Denali brand. I wonder if they're getting rid of the Denali naming. Maybe that's why we're seeing them show up at Menards. Anyway, $19, under $20. Hell yeah, pick up one, pick up two. That's, again, pre-Christmas presents there. All right, we get back with some Makita. Look at this. We got the 18-volt 2X, basically a 40-volt cordless circ saw. You're getting two batteries, the dual charger, the bag, and that. This is a professional grade cordless circ saw. And at 29% off, anything you can get with Makita that's on sale, you say thank you. Anything over 20%, you say thank you, sir, and you buy it now. If you're looking for Makita, you know what you've been waiting for this. $239 on that one. All right, we're over at Walmart here, and check this out. We've got the Skill Power Core 12, one of my personal favorite 12-volt line of tools. They're all brushless, all have the 5-year warranty, great batteries, great chargers, just tremendous tools in your hand. Are they as small as the Milwaukee 12-volt? No. But look at the price. When they hit this sale price, and this is when I bought mine. I bought mine when they hit this sale price. Two brushless tools. Look at this. You got the ring light on the impact. This is just a great set of tools for $67.96. There's just no two ways about it. And still at the old Walmart there, we've got the Makita here. This is your 4.5-inch corded X-Locks angle grinder refurbed. It's coming on sale. Normal price is $119. It's on sale $79 off, down to sub 40, $39.99. That is insane. Now you remember this is it's refurbished. It's sold through. It's sold by CPO through Walmart. Now remember, CPO is an authorized reseller of refurbished tools, so you should have good warranty and stuff to stand behind it. All right, now over at Ace, we got the Craftsman 1.5-inch steel hook and pick set. These are mini hooks and mini picks, but nice little Craftsman handles on them. I like it, especially at that price. $749 for a 4-piece set. Make sure you sign up for the Ace Rewards program, all right? You want to get your points on this, all right? You're saving $4.50 on this one, all right? All right, let's keep going. Can I say all right a few more times there? Apparently I can. All right. Let's go with the DeWalt. This is the DWS 779. Someone sent this to me, and I'm like, $400. That's the standard sale price. Check it out. We're getting the free DeWalt miter saw stand with it, a $250 value. So not only you're getting the saw on sale, but you're getting $250 on top of it for the miter saw stand. Time to pull the trigger on that one. All right, let's keep going. Still over at Lowe's, we've got the Greenworks Pro 80 volt max, 730 CFM, 170 mile per hour, class 5 Hurricane in your hand. Battery not included, however, but it's coming in at $100. So if you're in the Greenworks 80 volt line and you don't have the blower, brother, that's the time to snag it. All right, then how about this? The Craftsman, just talking about Craftsman, this is your 6-tool power tool set, all right? And when I say 6 tools, I mean 5, actually. They're throwing a flashlight in there. But other than that, multi-tool, drill driver, impact, circ saw, recip, and the flashlight. All of that with 2 batteries, charger, bag, $200. That's a pretty good deal right there. Also, we've got the Craftsman 6-gallon portable 150 PSI pancake air compressor. It's $100, folks. Remember, these used to be the Porter cable. They painted it in black and red. Now they're calling it Craftsman. Just a good little pancake air compressor. All right, now let's go see where you save big money when you shop there. We're shopping Menards. We got the Glue Angel Bond Industrial Adhesive Kit with filling powder. It's on sale for $3, all right? Then we've got the Tac Life EMF tester. That's an interesting piece of equipment there, coming in for $6. All right, we got the Crown Choice long handle grout brush coming in for $3. How about this? The North Tech 18-volt cordless pruning saw for $50. $50. Honestly, I know nothing about this saw. It was sent in by a viewer. I wish I had a Menards near me. I don't, but it looks at $50. You gotta take a look at it, right? And then we've got the Fire Off Emergency Fire Safety Kit here. You're getting the fire bag, the Fire Off Emergency Kit, the suppressor right here coming in for $10, and the Stanley FatMax 700 peak amp, 350 or 700 peak amps, 350 amp battery jump start air compressor station with the light on the side for sub $50. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones that we talk about, but it's, you got to decide your form factor, what you like better. All right, next up, over at Home Depot, free tool online only, the M12 12-volt cordless hammer drill impact driver combo kit, 2-tool with impact duty titanium drill bit set included. It's coming in at $229. That's 11% off. And then we've got the combo kit where you're getting the impact, the drill driver, the ratchet, the one-hand recip, the flashlight, the battery, the charger, the bag, all that again for $200. That's 50% off. That's part of the Memorial Day sale. All right, a couple bonus items for you. Camping this summer, you got to get ready. The Blue Eddy solar generator AC 180. You're looking at 1,152 watt hours of LiFePO 4 battery, all right? It'll run 1,800 watts at a time. Now, that's the output. The storage is 1,152, but an 1,800 output or peak surge, if you would, up to 2,700. You're getting 4 120 ports. You're getting a slew of USBs. You got the 12 volt. I will say this. The only thing about these, I have to say, and full disclosure, Blue Eddy sent me one of these. In fact, I've got a bunch of Blue Eddy set that I've been working with them. These things are great. They're now compact. They're way smaller than they used to be. They're very portable. They did have to give up one thing, and there is no external battery upgrade option anymore. Just understand that, okay? So when you're doing this, you're getting just this unit. There's no availability to upgrade. But look at the price. $449. $449 for an 1152 watt hour power bank from a major name brand in the market. All right, and one last thing, and I know you guys are going to laugh at me for this one, but I'm down here in Vegas, and I've been seeing these things on cars and trucks. Honestly, they're really cool looking at night. It's the Devil Eyes. And there's some videos online you can see about what these things do. You can put messages. You can have all sorts of animations. You put it in your truck. They're just hilarious. And I thought, well, these have got to cost a bunch of money. I can't believe people are paying for these. It's $85 list. And there's a 20% off coupon. That's going to knock another $17 off the price of this thing. That's going to make it sub $70 there. I don't know. You young guys would probably do it. I mean, as cool as I think it looks, it's not something I would ever do. But I could see my son or somebody doing this. They'd probably have a blast with it. Anyway, thanks again to today's sponsor, and that is Dualife. Go and check out the chair. It is a really cool chair at 35% off. That's a heck of a discount, all right? Anyway, that's your Memorial Day savings. I hope you have a great time. Hope you take a moment to say thanks for those who gave everything to provide for the freedoms that we get to enjoy in this country. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. If you like what we do here, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.